Welcome, Wildcats, to the 2019-2020 school year. This is the Jefferson County Code of Conduct video that we are asking you to watch to make sure that you are aware of the expectations for this school year. At the end of the video, we will be asking you to sign that you have watched this video.
Things we should say more often. Number 20, thank you. And not just on Thanksgiving, every day. Number 19, excuse me. Number 18, here's a surprise corn dog that I bought you because you're my friend. There'll be more corn dogs and more happy people. This is a good idea. Corn dog for you, corn dog for you, corn dog for you. Number 17, I'm sorry. Number 16, I forgive you. Number 15, you can do it! But don't say it if it's something you can't do. Number 14, another thing that we should say more often, I have barbecue sauce in my shirt too. Before you say something about the barbecue sauce on somebody else's shirt, take a look at the barbecue sauce on your own shirt. Number 13, please. Number 12, everything is going to be okay. Number 11, oh, you got me a corn dog too? You shouldn't have, buddy. Number 10, I don't know. I know a lot of people who need to say that. My sister. Number 9, you're so awesome I named my dog after you. Wait. That could hurt someone's feelings. I mean boat. I named my boat after you. Wait, who even has a boat? You're so awesome, I legally changed my name to yours. Wait, that's super creepy. And just tell people they're awesome and mean it. Number 8, hello, person I've never met before. Here's a high five. Number 7, my sports team is not always the best sports team. It takes a big man to say that. Number 6, nothing. Sometimes that's the best thing you can say. Number 5, doesn't mean anything, but it's just really funny. Number 4, I disagree with you, but I still like you as a person who is a human being, and I'll treat you like that. Because if I didn't, it would make everything bad, and that's what lots of people do, and it's lame. Whew, I need a water break, y'all. It's okay to disagree, but it's not okay to be mean. Number 3, sometimes you just gotta scream. Number 2, life is tough, but so are you. Sometimes we all need to be reminded to keep going. Number 1, something nice. Anything. If you can't think of anything nice to say, you're not thinking hard enough. So what about you? What do you think people should say more often? Leave a comment below and let's hear it. Oh, and I got a bonus one for you. Something that we should say more often? Let's dance.
So pancake, subscribe.
Your administration for the 2019-2020 school year is Ms. Santorelli, who's the principal, Mr. Coons, the athletic director, Ms. Majunkin, the assistant principal in charge of curriculum and instruction, Mr. Collins, the assistant principal in charge of scheduling, Mrs. DeLong, the assistant principal and dean of assessments, Mr. Mulvaney, dean of students, and Mr. Volk, the assistant principal of activities. There are many things that you can get involved in here at Arvada West High School, sports being one of them. The other is activities and clubs. Get involved, Wildcats. Homecoming is coming up soon, so get involved. Look at the dates here for homecoming events. If you'd like to look at the entire Code of Conduct, you can go to the Code of Conduct online at the Arvada West High School homepage. Then go to the Students tab at the top. Go to the Code of Conduct link. Select your language, and you'll be able to read the entire document. There are a few Wildcat rules and regulations we need you to be aware of. Some will lead to mandatory expulsions. Any student who brings or possesses a dangerous weapon with the intent to threaten, intimidate, or cause physical or emotional harm shall be expelled for each and every offense. Possession of a firearm, whether loaded or unloaded, shall result in a 1-year expulsion per federal law unless the superintendent modifies this requirement. There are other incidents that can also lead to expulsion. Suspensions could include disorderly conduct toward or harassment of a teacher or school employee, third-degree assault, disorderly conduct or fighting, unauthorized possession, use of intoxication of drugs or alcohol, plagiarism, which is to steal and pass off the ideas or words of another as one's own and or to use another's production without crediting the source, deliberate failure to attend classes, possession of, smoking, or the use of any tobacco or nicotine-related product used to deliver nicotine to the person inhaling from the device, dress code violations, and lying. The dress code. There are no headgear is allowed in the building, which includes but is not limited to hats and headbands. Students are not allowed to wear items of clothing that reveal backs, bellies, breasts, butts, or underwear. The following are examples of inappropriate dress, but are not limited to shorts or skirts that are shorter than mid-length, sheer clothing, camisoles, any shirt that reveals cleavage, midriffs, etc. Students are not allowed to wear trench coats of any style. No clothes with offensive puns, language, or graphics, including music groups, alcohol, drugs, or inappropriate product names. No flags may be worn as an article of clothing. Students are not allowed to carry or wrap up in blankets as an individual layer of clothing. No vaping or smoking. Wildcats. Smoking and or vaping are not allowed at school or on school grounds or school functions. This type of behavior will result in disciplinary action. Just don't do it. Bullying and harassment, suspension, and a possible expulsion. Take away the bullying, Wildcats, and make Arvada West High School a bully-free zone. Wildcat tardy policy. The tardy policy remains the same as previous years. 7 free tardies. 8th through 10 tardies, the student and parents will receive notification through Messenger or via email or by phone and informed of consequence. On the 11th tardy and so on, system of progressive discipline involving but are not limited to the detentions and or time in the self-improvement rooms. Don't be late. The Wildcat attendance policy. Single period absences will not be excused without a doctor's note. If you have been called in for an excused absence, you cannot be on campus. We expect all students on campus to be in all of their classes. Unexcused absences will lead to the self-improvement room, and excessive unexcused absences can and will prevent students from attending dances and other school events. Freshmen and sophomores, you are not allowed off campus. Make your cafeteria plans now. Stay on campus. If you are caught off campus, students will be assigned immediately to the self-improvement room. Standard response protocol. We are just here to let you know that there are 5 different emergency drills that we have here at Arvada West High School. There's a lockdown, a lockout, evacuate, shelter, and hold. Your teachers and administrators will guide you through these when they occur. Behavior at athletic events and extracurricular activities. Sportsmanship is that quality of honor that desires always to be courteous, fair, and respectful, and is interpreted in the conduct of players, spectators, coaches, and school authorities. Be good sports. Thank you, Wildcats. Now your advisement teacher will have you sign off that you have seen this video. If you need the Code of Conduct at any time during the year, you can find it on the Arvada West High School website. Have a great year.